which is what the thing is called. In the dub, it's the martial heart, but I call it the platonic heart. And they give Aya a gun and say, "Please kill yourself." And Aya, she's gonna but then Aya's pointing the gun to her head and whatnot. But then she decides to shoot her friends. Well, Natsume and Miko kind of thought that she would do that, so there weren't any bullets in there. Then Natsume, I think, pulls out a gun. They shoot her both in the leg so she can't move in the arms, and they are about to shoot her and kill her. Then her mom comes in, Aya's mom, and says, it's oh, they gave their. I honestly don't remember too much. You probably would be better off watching the entire thing on your own. And it is dubbed, but I'll get to that in a minute. And then Natsume and Miko no, you're wrong, and then they attack her and her mom just breaks their necks it's kind of funny, they just kill them both. And I don't remember what she does to the guy, he takes a dump or something. I don't know, maybe he takes a dump and that's his fatality. I don't know. I don't remember exactly what happened to him, but anyway, then Miko and Natsume are dead. Her mom stays back to, I think, to sort of keep them dead or something, or to kill them. The place, I think, bursts, catches on fire, the place is about to explode, and she escapes, and, whatnot. And then, she escapes. Then it shows us, it goes to a new scene with Natsume's mom stabbing the picture of Aya. Here's a doorbell. She opens the door, the picture's on her face, and she gets a freaked out face. It was probably Aya, and Aya was probably planning to put her out of her misery. Which, punching someone to death, that's kind of brutal. There's actually a scene where she's just repeatedly punching someone, so one person probably didn't even make it to being the, the little mindless state. She probably just ended up dying. But yeah. And that's where the whole anime kind of cuts off. I kind of felt bad for Aya. She's she has to fend for herself now, basically. I'm sure she can, but and if I were in her situation, I would not want to be alone. I'd rather live with a friend or something, or I don't know. I wouldn't even want to go to an orphanage though. I'd have to live in a house with a mom and a dad and their child. That's what I would do if I were Aya. Make friends with that family and become, happy and shit. Like I said, this is based off a visual novel. I don't know if you can play it or not. I don't even know if Manga Gamers are going to license it or not. They licensed Koihime Muzo, and Fate Stay Night's already, translated, so you can play those two mainstream ones. But, and the plot twist sort of took. I wasn't expecting it because it's really rare to see the main character's best friend sort of turn on them at the last in a way like that. You guys are probably, oh, that's not really that. That's actually a little cliche. It's not really. You don't see too many. Not even stories. You really don't see it that much. You see betrayal where it's I don't like you anymore. I'm leaving, but then they always come back. Or if they don't come back, they end up dying. While with this, it's been a plan of hers for a long time. Natsume had been planning this for a long time. This would be if Krillin had been planning to kill Goku and was working for Majin Buu or something. He watched as Goku grew and figured out all his weaknesses, and Krillin killed him. Or if I don't know, stuff like that. But it's one of those kind of things where, you don't. It's been there for a long time, but you don't really know it until it's eventually pointed out. One of those oh, I've been against you for my entire life and whatnot. But yeah, that kind of threw me off a little bit. It's wow, they went that way. I thought this was just gonna be a halfway comedy, but this thing actually ended up being halfway serious. That's probably one of its faults. Especially since it's mainly a fan service sort of thing. And maybe the visual novel is longer, but Not for the dub. Funimation did the dub, and I actually checked out the first episode on the PlayStation Network, and I'm pretty sure it's on Xbox Live as well. The voice cast they chose, it's all new people. I don't know what they did for this anime. They probably just Well, first of all, I was surprised that Funimation even decided to bring it over. I thought it'd be like Media Blasters or something. I mean, I think they're working on Queensblade right now, which is kind of like their big sort of thing. But I'm pretty sure this is the first time Funimation has done an anime that's borderline porn. You know, I'm just kind of putting that in a category of like fan service, like extreme fan service, where like they even show nipples. You know, it's kind of like Koihime Muzo, except that's subtitled. We're talking dub. And Funimation's a big anime company at this point, or anime dubbing company. And I mean, that's not to say that there's nothing stopping them from subbing more erotic or anime that shows titties, but you know, I was a little surprised because I thought this one would never get released, and I probably won't ever buy this one. I might, I'm not sure, but anyway, the voice cast is completely different. Like I said, I don't know I don't know what Funimation does with their animes. I don't know if they like, because we all know about, you know, the Todd Haberkorn, the J. Michael Tatum, the John Swayze, the R. Bruce Elliott, the regular voice actors who come in for all the, you know, a lot of the anime that Funimation does, and you know, sometimes they outsource and get like Johnny Young Bosch or Vic Mignogna, and sometimes they get the old voice actors, you know, like the John Bergmeyer and Justin Cook, and Sean Schmel's like basically off the planet except for Dragon Ball Z. Anyway, but the voice cast completely new. They all did a great job. It's just that if you're looking for like, you know, recognizable voices, you're probably not going to see any, which is fine. You know, not that that's a really big problem, and it's really not a problem at all. You know, like I said, they did change it to Masters of the Martial Heart instead of just Platonic Heart, which I don't really understand. Why not just call it Platonic Heart? In the subtitles, they call it Platonic Heart, so it's obviously something that they didn't mistranslate. I guess they just felt like it would make more sense, because, I mean, it's about martial arts in a sense. I just, you know, it's, like I said, it's like an erotic, not really erotic, because there's no sex, but, you know, it's a weird anime. Weird anime. And I'm only saying that because of the plot twist, because it just throws off, you know, everything that, you know, this kind of anime stands for. I mean, if you want to watch, you know, a erotic, you know, like an anime with like, you know, a lot of like clothes tearing and fighting, watch Iki Tozen or Tenjo Tenge or something. I think Iki Tozen got like a new version or whatever, and you know, anime news I should probably talk about. But yeah, this is the last anime that I've watched video. I hope you guys have enjoyed the series so far. I understand that a lot of them probably weren't that good. I was just, you know, expressing my raw opinion. You know, like, the only one that I really had, I feel like I had like a good opinion on, were like the ones that I had watched before, like Dragon Ball and Yu Yu Hakusho, and even Berserk was probably a little weak, considering that, you know, I was uncomfortable watching the entire thing for, you know, another reason. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this, and I will get back to doing my regular content, and I'm finally effing done with this. Expect a Wheneverly update pretty soon, and an aftermath video about what I have next. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video series. I'll see you guys later.